What's going on, everybody? So I'm going to be working on the bike today. I think the plan is to hook up the handlebar switches and finally get that finished and over with. One of my friends lent me the Heinz manual with the proper diagrams and full colors and everything, so that should make the job a lot easier. I know you can find them online, but it's really hard to print it or see them because they're really low quality, so I have the book and hopefully that really helps out. I'm going to run into a few problems I'm aware of already, but we'll see how I can figure out how to fix them at this point. Alright, so I'm going to get to it. So I started on an earlier vlog. This is the new handlebar switch setup I got. It's just something off eBay. So according to the diagram on the Heinz manual, according to the manual, the pink is the horn, which is this here on the harness, and this one as well on the new one, which looks very similar. I mean, I have to physically literally open this up to see what is what, because this didn't come with a set of instructions as to what wire is what. But judging by the switches on the inside of this here, I can see some of the wires, and it looks like the horn button, there's a pink wire coming off of it, and there's going to be a ground for it. So I'm willing to bet that this is going to be the horn. So I'm just going to quickly hook it up and hope that kind of works. So I'm not soldering any of these joints yet. I'm just going to quickly tie them and then tape them together so they'll move, and then I can go back and solder everything properly once I know it is correct. So I gotta figure out what's the ground off of it. It looks like maybe the green wire on the horn is the ground off the new one, so let's try this one. And I can ground this out because this is, so I got some alligator clips hooked up to the ground on the harness, I believe. I'm trying to remember what I did last year. So that's a ground there. No, okay. So this is the other turn signal. So I'm going to ground out the horn right now. I just realized something. I have a battery disconnected, so I need to hook that up real quick. I've hooked up the battery again. Now I have lights. I'm just going to go ahead and try the horn. I think I have it hooked up properly. Make sure all the wires are touching anything that they shouldn't. Okay, so that's this green wire off the new harness should be the ground for the horn, which then is alligator clipped to the current ground, which is off the stock handlebar switch. Red wire is hooked up for a light, but okay. Let's just see what happens here. Shit, the horn's hooked up. Basically just gonna permanently hook up the grounds right now. This one's hooked up to this. Stock ground. Hook up both my two grounds, or at least I think what they are, off the new set of controls. Just tie everything together quickly. Okay. Get rid of this. It's not working out as planned here. I don't know where the horns are. Okay, the sky blue. Okay, so on the new handlebars, the orange is a switch. It would be, I don't really know what this sky blue thing is. Okay, well, the good thing is the high beam and low beam work. Can't get my signals to work, they're probably fucked. I've got most of the stuff hooked up now. I've mounted the new handlebar switch right here. The horns work, kind of, they're really dead. So you can kind of hear it. I found them, but something's messed up because that turns on when I hit it, so I gotta figure out what is what here. However, I do think that's not even hooked up. Oh, it is hooked up. So there's some issues here, stuff to work through, but for now I cleaned it up and they kind of work. High beam, low beam works. The flasher for the high beam works. This signal's not hooked up yet. I'll do that later. That one's hooked up, but clearly there's something wrong with it because it shouldn't go off when I hit the horn. Okay, so I just figured something else out too. So if I turn the signal to turn on the right side, the horn works. So there's definitely some messing around going on that I need to figure out. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what else to work on right now. I still need to go get the new part here for the gas tank petcock thing that I broke here last time that cracked. Still haven't grabbed that. These need to be mounted, but I don't know where to mount these yet. This is still kind of a mess up here. So the turn signals still need to be mounted. I don't know where they're going yet until I finish this, so I can again drill out the holes to put the seat back on properly. I'm thinking they're probably going to go somewhere here, but I don't want to do anything until I know for sure. And then I still need grips. So I have the old one, which I can probably just slip on for now. Kind of half-assed. Otherwise, I'm almost nearing completion, I think. I want to repaint the engine. I'm not liking the way it looks. I think I'm going to go with the gray color, like the freshly sandblasted look. I saw somebody online where they did that and then they painted the gills black, but all they did was they painted half the block silver and then the upper half was black, but then to get the silver gills or the fins, they just grinded off the paint, which is actually a really good idea. So I'm going to spray the bottom half here, all the bottom half of the engine, gray, and then this I'll leave black, but then I'll just grind off the paint on here when I'm done. So it'll look good. I need a new air filter, some sort of K&N box or something, or a pod filter that fits on this somehow. I've seen them online, I don't know if they're custom or not. on other Virago builds, so I'll have to figure that out. Need to clean it up, and then it's really just the wiring which is stressing me out right now because I really suck at that stuff. Like I said, I'm not a pro and I don't actually know how to wire anything. Electrical is not my forte. So the exhaust, I think I'm probably just gonna leave it stock for now. I might just chop off these ugly muffler tips, and then I'll get some proper Café style muffler tips so they don't look like this. I think redoing this exhaust is beyond my skills, as I mentioned in another video, and I don't want to pay somebody to do it at this point. I'm going to relocate the battery when I get the new anti-gravity battery at some point. And then I think I want to start polishing some bits. So this stuff here, I can get a polishing wheel for that bench grinder I have, and I can make all this like pretty much almost like a mirror finish or a chrome. I'm going to try to do it on the triple up here, the top triple, similar to the Triumph Thruxton R. It looks so good. And then I gotta paint the tank, obviously, which I'm not gonna do till the end. But overall, like, I'm getting pretty near the end of the build at this point. I still, like I said, I haven't found a front end swap yet from a Gixxer or even a CBR. So I'm kind of just gonna leave it. This side I would love to switch, but the issue with this is that I need to find a proper throttle side for this. So the kill switch, the start button, the hazard, which I can probably swap out, but then the issue is that the throttle, so the throttle is actually integrated into this, and the new set I got for the handlebar control doesn't actually have an integrated throttle cable, so I don't want to switch this yet. I think honestly the only real way to properly do this is get a proper Gixxer front end. I'm going to need to take this off because it's really seasoned there. I have a feeling my front brakes have seized. Yeah, so the front calipers looks like they seized shut. At least on the left side. Yeah, I'm pretty much nearing the completion here. I guess that's really going to be all for today until I get the other bits and pieces. I apologize, I haven't been uploading, I just don't have much work to do on this, and honestly it's been really fucking cold. So I haven't been able to work in the garage. Today's pretty nice, so again I apologize for not uploading much, but I'm still working on it. But this is not something I'm in a rush to do anymore. I got those little bikes I can ride. This is just kind of side project hobby thing I want to do. Like I said, I'm not a pro builder, so I don't know. I'm reading the comments and some people seem to think I do this for a living or something, but I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing. Hence the name of my channel, IDK Builds, I don't know builds, right? So just bear with me. I know it's not the best thing to do sometimes, but I'm just doing what I can and what I want to do on this build, and just kind of rolling with it. The subframe I'm getting a lot of flack for, so if I can get this properly running, I'll spend the money on a proper one. Otherwise, I'm probably going to try to redo this subframe when it gets a little warmer, so I can get the welder going and open the garage, because right now it's way too cold for that. So I will probably try to do a second subframe again and do it a different way, because I did learn quite a bit from making this one. So yeah, so thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.